Okay, there we go. Have to go get coffee soon. Oh, dragon's up. Hello, dragon. Too far away from you. Alright, fuck it. Oh, I can't fast travel. Yeah. I'm gonna fast travel and I gotta grab my coffee. Steal the golden cat. No, that's not close to here. The crafting roots. Okay. Now let's go talk to Rickard. Again. I'm gonna talk to this motherfucker. All the times, apparently.
Welcome back, friend. Rigord found Lady Isa. The screaming mammoths let you touch their
Teach me
instruments.
sugar must to play in their place.
Rigord's mind explode. Oh, your eyes shine like glowing mushrooms in glomerates. And you're sturdy as a mountain goat's hoof-fed
Not quite the most amazing bard, is he?
We should meet.
It's okay though, Rickard. Play your soul out.
Why are you singing to my house cat, Luna?
Lady Isa? Rigord has logical explanation. You have great influence with the Khajiit, so Rigord wanted to impress you with his song. But first, he had to practice on your cat, because he's like a tiny you.
It's difficult to imagine anything sadder than a confused Nord clutching a lute. Lady Isa is going to pretend that Ambassador Rigord did not just confuse her with a house cat. Your friend is the one who should apologize. His attempts at diplomacy have already offended Justo and sickened Al-Saldak. Fortunately for you, Lady Isa is convinced that Ambassador Rigord's intent is pure. She even brought him a peace offering. Rigord must be rewarded for his comical yet well-intentioned mission to improve relations between the Norns and Khajiit. Lady Isa brought an honorary collar and bell. He will wear it everywhere and elsewhere, so we can always know when he is near. No, but we can all see that Ambassador Rigord is very special. This one presents him with this dignified and stylish reward.
Lady Isa is eager to use a collar and bell made to fit Rigord's rippling neck. Rigord will jingle it with pride. Please accept this gift, friend. Rigord could not have made peace between the Nords and Khajiit without you. This song is dedicated to Rigard's favorite diplomatic assistant, that Lady Isa, and that house cat, and increased peace between the Nords and Khajiit. Oh yeah, and mead!
Lady Isa will do her best to make peace between the Nords and Khajiit, just so you can make your way back to Skyrim.
Oh, cool. Yay, furniture. See what that looks like, at least. It's not bad. Not bad. Not the other one, but it's not bad. I like it. I don't like that I'm wearing all mostly heavy armor as a caster. You know, what else? Sell some of this shit. Some skills. Probably should grab reanimate and have it. I have it slotted, so good as long as I got that in there, which I do. Yeah, it's unlocked. Steal the golden cat idol.
I've had enough of you. Tell your excuses to the guard.
I feel like it's mostly because I'm just wearing heavy fucking armor. Okay.
I'm hearing troubling rumors about Ashen Scar. Undead, mainly. I guess I can mark visiting there off my list.
Ah, yes.
Though the
stories
criminal
of an
mind is
undead
rarely
plague there
rational,
makes this
I'm
one
sure you can
worse
comprehend
than
the
the
value.
end.
Sufficient.
Will we be seeing throngs of undead marching out of there next? This!
You haven't heard that a necromancer is trying to stop the undead.
More likely a necromancer seeks to control the undead, yes, not stop them. This one seems
Well, at least that's not terribly far. And I took the correct exit. It's along this path. Yay me. That goes the absolute wrong way. Okay, coffee time. I came to a realization last. Yeah, because I was talking the whole like one of my whole things was being like, hey, you should come over on the 19th and help me put furniture together. Right, like I've been saying that. I don't think she was aware that that's why I was like, hey, you should come over on the 19th. Because I said it last night. She was like, I thought they were putting all your furniture together. I was like, no, we're putting the furniture together. Like, this whole time, did you not realize that was a thing? Why are you coming over? Like, just want to come over and hang out. Okay, cool. That's nice. So yeah, that kind of hit me last night, and I was just like, oh, okay. And it was a little funny. I thought so too. Oh. It's like this whole fucking place I didn't even come across yet. I haven't even been down this road yet. Fuck do I get into this city?
I haven't been able to sleep all week. Please, can't you do something?
Of course. I'll have the town guards investigate tonight.
Thank you,
Oh, they're not
Magnate
fucking doing shit
Figure.
about these leopards chasing
And
my
who
ass.
we have here?
Shit. Just me in one end of town and almost out the other.
Welcome to the town of Hakushe. I must say, it is not often I see a new face. Have you perhaps come to take part in our festival? The
Festival?
Proving Festival, yes.
Festival
Through
for
a
the
series
Restival.
of trials, the people of Hakushe must prove themselves to their ancestors. We do so by completing 3 trials, otherwise known as the 3 proofs. First, the proof of reference called... Of course. Let me know if you have any other questions. Nothing to worry about. Of course. Though Hakushe is known for its... I'm not sure. I hold the title of because it was... Yes, as is my...
Oh, you're that traveler I saw earlier. Do you need something? Truly.
Why do all of these
that
character
was
models seem
certainly nice of
better?
her. Your first step is to complete the Proof of Reverence. This trial allows us to call upon our ancestors. With this paper lotus, write the names of your honored ancestors on its petals, and place the lotus. Return to me when you've completed your task. Oh. Through this proof, you have shown reverence. Well done. You overheard that? I don't. Though the Magnate has promised to send a patrol out tonight. Hopefully they'll find whatever it is. Good luck with the proof of strength. And before we can... I used to.
Shall step through your sacred waters.
You wish to prove yourself before your ancestors. Very well. To the north... Ah, didn't I mention the cave also happens to be... The Ark of the Great? Proud...
Beetle scuttles. It just sounds weird. badass over here. Is it not? Did not grab the way shrine. I'm an idiot. It's a damn entrance. Let me in.
You? Yes, death. Of course, you'd need to perform a great dishonor for such a punishment. Don't dawdle now. The proof of wisdom. The Akaviri have...
Why, if it isn't our excellent Of course. What better way to show your wisdom? The riddle? Best of luck, dear. And if I am most useful when empty, I am most generous when full. What am I? You've returned. Yes, that is indeed the answer. Oh, I'm just so happy you guessed correctly. I was a little... She just has a lot riding on her shoulders. We're all seeking to honor our ancestors, but the magnate's ancestors are a bit, harder to live up to. May your ancestors be pleased by your actions.
Enjoying the festival, are you? I'm sure you've heard a great deal about Akaviri culture today, but tell me, did you learn anything about the magnate herself? Everything you've learned seems to support the rumor. A descendant of the potentate would certainly be given such privileges. However, my investigation calls for more concrete proof.
Hanbei, how you
Documents would be
doing?
best.
Long time no see.
I've made some inquiries of my own.
How are
It
you
seems
today?
that Magnate Fena Darroch has quite a few records in the cellar of her home. We'll need to break in and search her documents. We need a key, and I'm positive the captain of the guard can. Very well. Let's get moving then.
Just looking up how I've been.
Say, aren't you the traveler who joined the
Questionable
proving
at
festival?
times, but
Are you now? Well,
I'm-
that's certainly an impressive feat.
okay.
Honestly, this whole affair, to
Getting
be
there.
honest, barely. The first two proofs were easy enough.
Can't complain too much.
Threw a paper lotus in the river. I'll admit it.
Life's weird, but that's okay.
I'm glad you could make it. Quickly now, let's head inside.
Going to be moving
Well,
soon.
that's certainly
That's a little
There
exciting.
must be something here to take down that barrier. I'm willing to bet those tablets would fit rather nicely into these sockets on the
South,
floor.
north, west.
Well, that certainly wasn't right. Care to try again?
What it said. South, okay. South, west. And it doesn't give me an option. There's fire tablet. Alright. East. Oh, it's supposed to be. This wind tablet. West. Okay. Tablet. North, south. Okay, so that's the order.
Looks like I did it. Let's
We haven't. A whole lot has happened. A whole lot. Girlfriend stuff,
The
moving
Magnate
stuff.
left a letter on
There's
her
a whole lot
desk.
of weird shit that's been happening.
Interesting, don't you think?
Good and bad
Seems this
stuff.
letter confirms that the Magnate is descended from the Potentate. What a pity.
Just what are you two doing here? Get out at once!
Hold on.
How dare you claim to be of my blood?
What's happening? Please, no!
Wretched all.
That ghost is an asshole.
Well, it seems we've confirmed that
I
Fena
mean, it
Darroch
was
is
good
the
and that it was
descendant
bad,
of
and
the
then it's
Potentate.
kind of good. It's hard
Just
to
in
say.
time for her to be whisked. Isn't that? I'm not sure.
We're finding out. We're getting there. We're sorting through stuff. I think it's okay for the most part now. I'm getting better. That's about all I can say for it is I think it's getting better.
Glad you could make it.
I mean, it's something I've talked about a lot, and I just don't want to talk about right now. Maybe a little bit. How about you? How are things? What's new? Hopefully some good news.
I see them, just up ahead.
Still you hunt me, assassin scum? Was my death not enough?
This disappearing act. He seems to think that I was the... As a member of the Morag Tong, best if we split up and go our separate ways.
I don't do any of the crafting in this game. Probably should. Down there. Oh, that way. This game in a long time. How's it holding up? I mean, it's still the same game, really, in a lot of ways. It's not bad. Of course, I mean, I started... Take the ecto. Of course, I started a new character, so I'm not playing an old one or anything. And it had been a long time since I had played, too. It's not bad. It's the best MMORPG I've ever played. Oh, God, no. It's not. But it's not bad. It's solid. Still kind of hate playing as a caster, but I prefer caster in this game, which is weird because I usually don't prefer being a mage. But it's not bad. Did I ever change my belt up? Oh, I don't think I ever did, and I had intended to. But there. Minecraft Dungeons or the Sea of Thieves. I have played some Sea of Thieves. Once in a while, like I got a lisp every time. Have not played Minecraft Dungeons, but I figure if I'm going to play that, I'll just play Diablo 3. So no, I haven't tried either of those. And of course, we're all still waiting for the next Diablo. More of a PG Diablo. Yeah, that's what I had heard. I mean, that's not a bad thing. To get people into that style of game who wouldn't normally play it can't be all bad, right? But I feel like for me, someone like me who actually has played and enjoyed Diablo, I'll just play Diablo. Well, you know, I need to look into that. They haven't really said anything about the next Diablo game either. Not since BlizzCon. How's the Necromancer class? It's okay. It's not what I wanted it to be. I wanted more of a traditional idea of a Necromancer class. Like I want a pet, I want a skeleton army to follow me around. I want Diablo Necromancer. Yeah. It's definitely not that. It's all the recommended skills are all healer skills, of course.
Fena Darrow is called. When I is her family can go there and convince Fena the Proving Fest, and so I line barn.
I can't believe it. The founder of Hakushe, my ancestor. You don't understand.
I mean, I'm enjoying it, but
I'll be watching Fena Darrow.
as far as it compares to the other classes, I can't really say, because the other classes I played when I did play
Seems like it's time to get going then.
were melee. So it's okay. It's interesting. I mean, magic classes in all of the Elder Scrolls games have always been kind of weird anyway, because traditionally, as any kind of a caster, you stand back. You're not in the middle of the fray, but the way Elder Scrolls works, it's not really possible. So you still feel like I'm just a melee caster, you know, is what it feels like. But it's not bad. I did expect that there'd be, again, more of a traditional idea of a necromancer where it's like, hey, I'm going to summon these skeletons and they're going to follow me around and stuff, and it's not that. Would have been cool, but it's not. I feel like there's the difference in the classes oftentimes in this game is flavor. Like, they're basically all the same. They just look and the effects are a little different.
Has come to an end. The rumor was false,
Hold on, one
my
minute.
family name is cleared, and no one even needed to be executed. A happy ending all around, wouldn't you say?
Has the DLC been worth it? Again, I started this character recently. I picked up the, like Supreme Edition on Steam at the fall sale on Steam, I guess
The
it was.
Morag tongue isn't one to leave loose threads, even one that's been dangling for over a century. Luckily for Fena Darok, my grandfather was able to complete his...
So I started off this character and it dropped me in the middle of Elsewhere, so I don't really know how to answer that question. Because it's not... Like, I didn't go through all of the other DLCs and play through that stuff.
But this is not the truth. The man who founded the town, my ancestor, was a traitor. He betrayed Proconsul Baloran Kai and stole his name. My family's legacy is only a lie. I revoke my title as Magnate. And should you decide it, I will leave Hakoshe forever. This dishonor is mine to bear. And I accept it.
No! We still want you to be our magnate!
You're an honorable
I've had that same
woman,
staff
Fena
for so
Dara.
long.
You deserve to lead this
I think if you're somebody who really enjoys the lore
Everyone,
in the game, yeah, I'd say
thank
it's
you.
probably going to be worth it for you.
Thank you so much.
Finally.
Because there's so much lore. Let's go here and do this other quest. But again, Elder Scrolls is a little bit of a weird one, right? Like, I don't really know what their plan was for the DLC. Play stuff alone, or is that just on streams? I usually play alone. I don't... Nobody wants to play the games I play, man. Like, that's really what it comes down to. I know people who play MMORPGs, but they usually aren't really interested in the games that I'm playing at the time. Like, right now, I don't really know anybody. Shit, I forgot to switch my quest. That's the one I want. I don't really know anybody that plays, and I don't really talk to people in game either. So, yeah, I mostly play solo. Just kind of how I do now. I've done that for a very long time, actually, at this point. And that comes from good but bad experiences before. For lack of a better description. All the way the fuck over there. Yeah. Yeah, you did play some Paladins with me, yeah. I just don't... Like I said, I know people that play stuff, they just don't really play the stuff that I play. And schedule differences don't help either.
You, Catest. Then the king of thieves
These
was
guys'
watching
pants.
over you.
Nice.
Ah, let's see. Ah, yes, this will do. Yes. Fine offerings for us. I bless you in the name of the sleek shadow. Of course, sleek one. This one does not need a temple to bend his god's ear. King of thieves, one of your faithful seeks your favor. This one humbly begs you spare a fraction
To hear
of
something
your
to help me be a better thief.
Rajin, your faithful hopes
Okay.
to follow your noble example. Lend them one of your many shadows, so they may stay shady even in the... Come closer, Walker.
I'm just gonna end up giving
And
this dude
this
tons of
one
money
will
for nothing.
regale you with a tale of
Oh, that's religion for you.
long ago. Just so. On this night, they stretched through the lunar lattice and led the thief toward the... Three princes, clothed in shadows, each claiming dominion of the night. The thief, he waited.
I did blood up there again.
Quietly, as the prince, risky for certain. Two princes, sisters he could see, regarded the thief coolly. But the spinner of the silver web looked upon him. Seeing now that the thief was one of her chosen people, the prince Azura stayed. All three princes agreed that the thief was knowing she was as vain as she was dangerous, and more so, slipped it from her finger without this. What else may this humble servant of her...
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that at the end of all of that, it would be something more, but there was not. It's a thing. I mean, I've got tons of gold in this game. I don't use gold for anything. I don't craft anything, so not like I really need it much. A lot of places left I haven't been here. Looks like everything's going to be back in the city. Yeah, I kind of wish I would have seen the totals, just because I'm curious, but I don't feel like doing the math either. Be safe. Have a good day. Two thieves. Stay. No one knows what you're doing. I mean, Sea of Thieves was okay, but again, it's one I feel like you really benefit from having friends to play with. You know, like other people that you know to play with. Like, it's not bad, but it's, I don't know, like, I didn't like it when I played it very much, but it's almost too directionless. But again, without other people to play with, you're stuck on your own as well. So that sucks. So maybe that was why I didn't really enjoy it much, is because I didn't really have anyone else to play with, so. Hit with your phobia of the ocean? Yeah, I know, right? I'm right there with you.
If you came for craft, you must be here to learn the craft, yes? Your alliance covers my considerable fees, allowing me to impart my knowledge at no cost to you. If you prove yourself, I'll...
Did you come here for crafting certification?
Welcome to the hall. What can I do for you? Stars above, yes. Welcome.
Fighters Guild, okay.
You should consider joining. Right. Are you? Ha! Yes, good question. Then let me be the first to officially welcome you as an associate.
Okay, now we're in the Fighters Guild. Cool. Which character creation was better? Yeah. Yeah, that could be a thing. Oh, I can pick Intimidate finally. Which I'm definitely gonna do. I ain't doing shit for these guys, man. Hold on. I have no interest in crafting in this game. Crafting in this game is way too damn intricate. Okay, where's Curinary? Oh, he's in here. Okay, I thought I did talk. Okay, never mind. Let's go back inside. I was wrong. Where is this? Okay, he's above.
Always good to speak. We provide training. Excellent. You are now a student.
I joined the Mages Guild. Oh, so I can persuade. Okay. Although I probably am not going to be doing a whole lot of guild shit. Let's be honest. I probably just am not. And this should be like the main story quest, so we get that moving. I mean, character creation is a thing. I mean, there's not a lot of games that get character creation right, for lack of a better description. Like, with plenty of options that you feel like matter. That's like the biggest thing, right? Like, I want to have all these options, but that also means don't hide my face under a helm because I can't see the face that I spent a ton of time making, you know? So character creation is definitely a thing. It's hard to get right. We're here in the Hall of Lunar Champion just because it's like the one place I have not discovered yet, apparently. Oh, it's housing. I don't really care about housing. I mean, there are games that get it right, but at the same time, it's like, who cares? Because it's, unless there's some benefit to choosing one thing over another, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it has absolutely no effect on gameplay for the most part. And in Skyrim or in Elder Scrolls, it does at least because you choose certain characters, you get certain abilities and things of that nature, certain bonuses. But in most games, it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference when it comes down to after race and gender, you know, because you're gonna have a helmet on the rest of the time.
Ah, here come Queen Euraxia's guests now.
I don't like the looks of these meddlers. I say we feed them to the dragons and be done with it.
So you're Abner Tharn's bodyguard and valet. Not what I expected. I assume you want to follow your master into the Queen's inner sanctum, huh? I'll allow it. But first, I want to gauge the measure of your marrow. I am Queen Euraxia's chief necromancer. You may call me Zumog Foom. The other grave callers answer to me. And this is my familiar and confidant, Sir Cadwell the Betrayer. Ah,
Cadwell's
yes.
head. I know
The
Cadwell.
Betrayer saw you when it looked through the soul-shriven's eyes. The creature you know is a pale shadow of the dark night.
I'll be right here.
I exhumed
Probably gonna
his
go for a break
remains
soon,
and
so
reanimated
but you'll see the notification.
Well, my actions.
Now about the rest of my body, oh pestilent one.
Oh, pestilent one.
Presenting
Your insults
Abner
won't
Tharn,
hasten the
Grand
process,
Chancellor and
betrayer.
Overlord of Nibene, Imperial Battle Mage of the Elder Council, and Patriarch of the Tharn Dynasty, and his bodyguard.
Ah, half-brother. Your arrival, it's so unexceptional.
Pretending to be a queen.
Hush, Abner, you bore me. Bodyguard, you look interesting. Come talk to me.
You heard her. Good luck.
Fuck you, I want to talk to her.
My sources indicated that my half-brother...
We came to warn you. The dragons consider you a puppet and they plan to betray you.
A warning?
Oh.
How thoughtful. You do know that I defeated the Khajiit army and took control of the Rimmon throne? I am no one's puppet, I assure you. But why do you suppose I have anything to do with dragons?
A dragon helped the undead your necromancers unleashed on the Khajiit Defense Force.
Oh, how precious. I hoped my pompous half-brother would provide an amusement, but this
I
is
can't
even
persuade
better.
or intimidate.
I
That
have a
sucks.
chamber set aside in the dungeons
My fault.
just for you. We'll play the most
You agreed to this
interesting
parlay.
games
That means
you
we're
and
here
I.
under a truce and are free to leave.
Do not presume to lecture me.
Can't win. We will
I
free Rimmon and drive you out of
Not
elsewhere.
you or Abner. Enough! Zumog Foom, what news do you bring?
The Desert Wind Adaptorium has fallen. We move against Riverhold on your word.
Then the word is given. Now,
Really?
brother.
Treachery? How could I ever have anticipated this?
Guards, take them to the dungeons.
I think not.
I mean, it said defend myself. And then didn't give me anything to defend myself from. Suppose that comes next.
Well, I suppose that could have gone better.
Where are we, and how did we get here?
I prepared for Euraxia's probable betrayal. Unfortunately, my teleport spell wasn't quite able to penetrate the palace wards, so we wound up down here, in the palace sewer.
That's just the worst places we could have been. Did you hear what Euraxia said to Zumog Foom?
We heard two things of note. First, Euraxian forces have invaded the Desert Wind Adeptorium for some insidious purpose. And second, my vile half-sister ordered an attack on Riverhold.
I don't really care about reading all of this shit. It's bad. I should, but I just don't really give two fucks about lore. I think I preferred the fire staff. River troll, what the fuck? Sure, let's just fucking kill him for right now. Fucking serious? Come on. Worth it? No, not worth it at all. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's the worst part. It wasn't even fucking worth it. Oh, I feel like I'm just getting further away. I am. I'm most definitely just getting further away. Because I didn't see that. That was why. What happened to that sand roach? Secret. Okay. Oh, it's like a, okay. Drug den, basically. Okay, gotcha. Also don't want to spend all fucking day going through everything down here. Definitely a drug den.
Trapped in the sewer, just as the Queen anticipated.
The way out, finally. I can't abide another moment in this stench.
And we're out of the sewers. Hooray. At least we escaped with our lives. We failed. The parlay was a disaster. Wow, you're just not talking. There's no way I can be in two places at the same time. What is the Desert Wind Adeptorium, and where do I find it? Alright, I'll go to the Desert Wind Adeptorium. The Desert Wind Adeptorium. Okay, so that's our next place to be. Okay. Alright. Break time for me. I need a cigarette. And a coffee refill. So, I will be right back, and you can enjoy this. Alright, there we go. Now we're back. Okay. Desert Wind Adeptorium. Shall we? I think we shall. How the hell am I supposed to... Okay. It doesn't make sense that everybody in the city would not be looking for my ass. How do I get out to the world map? Oh, open. No, I don't want the zone guide. I guess I can't. No, those are filters. So we'll just gather up our jackets and move it to the exits. Hope you found a friend. Feel left out because I don't have a big fancy mount. How the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, I can just go this way. Okay, good. Kind of wish I would have been able to choose my starting area though. Like, I didn't necessarily want to start here, but it's okay, I guess. Where the fuck am I supposed to be going? There, okay. Alright, do that. I gotta go into the restroom. I didn't want to leave on break too long. Right back. Less than 2 weeks. Starjoy, good morning, my dear. How are you? If you're still there. Alright, had to go to the restroom. Less than 2 weeks, ladies and gents, and then I'll be moving. Still not quite sure how I feel about it. You still there, Hanbei? You're good? Awesome, Starjoy. That's always good to hear. I'm good too. Which is unusual to be able to say. actually doing...
Seal the gates. Let no Euraxian enter this holy place.
Go, Corgi, swim! I love the mermaid Corgi. No, things have been really good like all week. All last week, and I went and hung out with the ex, and that went really well, and yeah, like things are scary good right now and getting better, and it scares the shit out of me. It is nice. It's just terrifying because I'm waiting for things to not be good again. So yeah, like me and the ex talked. We went out last Friday and the Friday before that, and just been hanging out together, and it's really nice. And I don't know where things are going right now, but we've been talking all the time, which is great. And yeah, I'm very hopeful. And discussion we had last night, I think she's really wanting to maybe give it another go at some point. At the very least, she wants to fuck it. I'm like, I'm down. That could be a thing. Like, I can get behind that idea. Which is, yeah, bad, but, you know. God, so far to go. So many mobs to kill. So yeah, no, things are pretty damn good, and I hope they stay that way, and they look like they might for at least a little while. Yeah, it's good. It's very good. Just hope it stays that way. What the fuck? On a fucking Daedra, you piece of shit. But yeah, it's yeah. oh, things are pretty okay. Like, I'm saying shit like, hey, you should come and help me do shopping for my apartment. And she's like, yeah, I want to do that. And I'm like, what? After literally months of her resisting all of that, it's just a little weird for her to suddenly be like, yeah, okay, but I guess it's a good sign. And I'm trying to not read too much into things, and I'm definitely trying to not expect anything. I feel like I missed where I'm supposed to be going here. There. Okay. I've done a lot of soul searching as a person, and I'm trying to be a better person, and yeah. Trying to be a lot more positive lately. That is definitely a difficult thing. Ben, good morning. How are you, buddy? Yeah, that's I'm right there with you. Just feel like a lot of people could use some positivity. Exactly. I'm right there with you, and it always feels weird because if you're not a super positive person normally, it's a difficult thing to do, but it's absolutely like the good thing to do.
Invaders! This one will not allow you to enter this holy place.
But yeah, no, it's definitely it.
Zamara
Like,
cannot believe that you have joined the usurper queen.
excuse me. If you feel like you could use somebody more positive in your life,
Sent you? Desert Wind.
and you don't really feel like you have anybody positive in your life, you kind of have a responsibility to be that positive person, to try anyway, right? And that's like what I'm doing for her. It's trying to be this positive person, and again, it's difficult because it's very much against my nature.
Nine Winds, no! Get to the door. Go, save the Grand Adept. Zamara cannot hold this for long.
Even just as simple as if somebody says, it was an okay day. You know, it wasn't great, but it was an okay day. Just a reminder that, hey, it was just okay, and that is okay. It is absolutely okay if it's just an okay day.
You're too late. The Grand Adept revealed all before I killed him. I will wipe out the entire order. You will fall like wheat before a blade.
But it's also something you have to do for yourself, too. And again, it's difficult. It's very difficult, but
You are no match for my power.
yeah, it's absolutely an amazing thing to do.
No, please, no!
So good luck with it. If you need help with that, like I'll help as much as I can. You know?
Help me! Don't let Zumog Foom take my soul! Zumog Foom! This is the necromancer's doing.
Because it's like she had said, you know, well, you know, I woke up, you know, and it's an okay day. And again, it's that feeling of it's okay to just be okay. It doesn't have to be great. It doesn't have to be terrible. If it's just okay, at least it wasn't a bad day. It helps to remind people. Oh, it's going to last when school gets back because people are typically so judgy. It's just hard to be yourself there. Yeah, I feel that. I'm a grown-ass adult and I feel that. Like, I know.
The secret belongs to me.
I know how hard it is to just be yourself all the time, but you should. You should. I mean, if you don't give a fuck about the people there, though. Yeah, I mean, just be yourself, man. Like, the world needs people that are willing to just be themselves, you know?
Grand Adept. No.
And that was the thing. Like, I had a crisis of personality, I guess, for lack of a better description, where I was just like, look, am I a good person?
What has happened here?
I watched a lot of videos on YouTube about various things, various personalities, and it's very specifically about the nice guy. You know what I mean when I say that, of course. And I'm like, am I just the nice guy for the X? You know, am I just holding on because I am expecting that if I do, then I'll get what I want in return, which of course comes down to sex, usually, or at least a relationship. So it's like, is that what I'm doing? And so I talked to her about it. That was one of the things I talked to her about, was like, am I a good person? And I explained my reasoning why, and she just goes, look, Mike, you're a really good person. Probably to a fault. I'm just like, you know, I'm glad that that's how people see me. That they see me as this good person who's a genuine person, you know? I'm so glad that that's the case. So I must be doing something right if people are thinking that I'm a good person, especially she thinks I'm a good person after everything. And again, we've been talking a lot more, and there's been flirting and things, and so like one of the things was I have some furniture I have to put together, just a couple of pieces of furniture for the new apartment. On the 19th, I'm going to be getting my stuff delivered there. I've got my furniture here already that needs to be put together, and I was mostly just teasing her, and I was like, hey, you should come hang out all day and help me put furniture together. And she was like, yeah, I'll definitely do that. And I'm like, what, really? Okay. So this was like a week ago, and yesterday we were talking, and I had mentioned it again about putting furniture together. She's like, wait, I didn't know we were putting furniture together, so I guess maybe she had missed it or forgot. And I was like, but you still wanted to come hang out. Like, what did you want to hang out for? So, yeah, like, things are progressing, and I'm trying to not overthink it, and I'm trying to not expect anything to happen, and just kind of go with the flow and hope for the best. And, you know, she knows that's what I'm doing. I've told her as much.
For now, recover your strength and prepare yourself. Euraxia's forces will arrive soon, and will need you ready for the battle to come. And here, take this. Garish Ree keep multiple Cadwell? Yes, but Garish Ree, find Camille. You must have, so you just that according to Khajiit.
People are scared of you for some reason. Some of your friends say you seemed scared before you met. I guess you just have resting bitch face. Me too. Me too. And that's definitely a curse. Change that sword out, because that is definitely a better sword. But yeah, and again, that's the thing, like, just because I look like an asshole, I mean, I am to people I don't like, but take the time to get to know me. You know, and see what you find.
We need your cart to help barricade this. I knew nothing good. So
but yeah, and that's again, you know, always be you. Always be you, because don't get me wrong, like these are, you know, this situation we communicate under is a very weird sort of situation compared to normal life, because I'm streaming and you're just here like hanging out and shit.
Attaches to the widget with the hook. Then put universal in the tiny little nook.
But you can be your true self here, and if you're your true self here, you're an amazing and wonderful person to know. And anybody who doesn't take the time to get to know you is at a loss for that, because you're awesome. So don't ever think that you're not. At the very least, don't ever. And if for some reason you start to think that you are not awesome, fucking talk to me, and I will remind you how awesome you are. This was not the right way to go. So just be yourself at all times, you know? It's what I do, and it seems to mostly work out. For better or for worse, it works out. Like, that's like a whole part of being this positive force. Isn't just about putting up this fake positivity or anything like that, right? Like, it's just caring about people and reminding them, look, you're awesome, whether you think so or not. And that's something that I've done. Look, there were when I wasn't sure what was going to be happening with me and the ex, I started talking to chicks online, on dating sites and stuff, because I was just lonely and I wanted someone to talk to. And at least one of them people is like this really awesome chick, and you know, I've told her the same thing. Hey, if you ever think anything down on yourself, fucking message me and I will remind you, because she's super awesome, super sweet, super nice, super supportive. Like, there were days where I felt like I need to text the ex, and she's just like, no, don't do it, leave her alone. Like, and these things helped. So, and she did that for someone who's basically a stranger online. We started talking to her because of a porn site. Like, as weird as that maybe sounds. Because that's where I thought she was on a porn site, and I was like, oh, you're pretty damn sexy. And so I messaged her, but I wasn't just like, what's up, sexy, wanna fuck, right? I was just like, you know what, look, I don't do that. It doesn't work for me. I prefer to get to know people. So we started messaging, and her big thing was like, hey, you didn't just send me a dick pic right away. And I'm like, yeah, why would I do that, you know? And now I know this really awesome person, because I just basically said, hey, how are you today?
This one will say the words to guide Hirsch to the sands behind the stars.
Thank you, Adept. I'll go and break the sad news to Sazi.
And she gets depressed at times, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not having that, you know, no. You're my friend. You don't get to be depressed. If you feel depressed, you fucking tell me, and we will fix you. We will get you undepressed. If you forget how awesome you are, I will remind you how awesome you are. Yeah, exactly, and it's a thing, right? Like, every day, because I know she struggles with it, and maybe she's got some body dysmorphia, you know, body image issues and stuff. I'm just like, hey, did you eat today? Oh, you need to eat today. Make sure you eat today. So yeah, and everybody needs that, and she does that for me. She checks in on me, and she gives me advice, and she listens to me bitch about things going on in my life and stuff. And honestly, she's super supportive, and I feel like I haven't really had anybody in my life like that, at least not in a very long time, who's just 100% supportive. Like, you can do the thing. You know, what are you doing? Stop complaining about it. Don't be stupid. You can do the thing. Just shut up and do the thing. So it's been very nice, and because of how nice that is for me, I'm like, I need to be this for everybody else. So I'm trying to do that. Besides, who doesn't want like a super hot goth chick on their side? Like, that's the thing, and she's pretty fun. Anyway. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. So basically, I guess what that comes down to is, if you feel like there's something you need out of people in your life,
I have another task for
there's a very high chance other people need that thing as well. Right? So Yeah, it's a goth girl
I
thing.
hope
Don't get me
to
wrong, the
catch
X
you
is not a
before
goth
we're done
chick,
here.
but
I
she's
need
pretty
you
fucking
to
hot.
head west.
Um,
Nalado's scouts identified
but it's like a whole different kind of
camp set up near the mountains.
thing.
I want you to help Nala. These western once do some damage, Five Claw.
I mean, who doesn't love a great goth chick, man?
You were right,
Like,
Five Claw.
and I feel bad because like that was like I have a few friends. One, her name is Angel, and she's awesome, and she's so small and tiny and sweet. She's my small goth bean, and I love her in a very protective, I want to take care of you sort of way. And that like caused a problem for the X at one point because she's just like, you know, she wasn't really quite sure what things were between us. And she was also used to having a boyfriend who would have already been trying to sleep with her. And I'm like, no, I love her personality. I love her as a person. Like, and that's what I do. I mean, I've got my people. You know, I've got my people. We'll go with that. And I take care of my people. And just some of my people happen to be awesome goth chicks. Friends to do near closest. I'm saying, well, people think you're dating. Yeah, exactly, right? And it's like, yeah, it's just somebody that I'm like, you know, this person has had a hell of a time. Life has kind of kicked them around a bit. And they don't deserve to be kicked around by life. They are way, way more awesome. And they do not deserve that. So I want to put you in my pocket. And I want to keep you safe forever. You know? Because you are my precious, precious being, whom I adore on a platonic level. He's gay, even if he was. Just don't see him that way at all. Yeah, exactly. And, like, that's the thing, you know. People just don't get that. They just do not get it. But there's a fairly common belief that men and women can't just be good friends. Like that's a thing. And you know, it's like if you can't be friends with somebody of the opposite gender, I'm sad for you. Because there's so many good things. Like the women in my life are the super supportive, amazing, like they're my bad bitches, you know. And they offer a different kind of support from the dudes that I know. And it's a good kind of support. It's a healthy support.
Let's go.
They are the ones that will sit you down and tell you how awesome you are and amazing you are. And fuck everybody else. Who gives a shit what they think? You're awesome and amazing. Now let's get drunk and be stupid and have fun, right? So, yeah. It's a thing.
Cadwell was adamant about helping our cause. He's been Cadwell?
We forget that there's all sorts of kinds of love, and there's very strong platonic love that can be had. Like, look at my ex-wife. I love my ex-wife. You know, it's not a romantic love, but I will always be here for her as much as I can. She's one of my people, and I'm going to take care of her if I can. And, you know, I have to remind the ex-girlfriend, I have to keep calling her the ex, and I hate that, but that's really what she is right now. Who knows where we'll be in a week and a half, but right now that's really what it is.
So good to see you again. I missed you terribly. Now, mind where you step. I had no idea.
You know, she's one of my people too, and she's going through a time of it right now. And I just keep reminding her, "Hey, I'm here for you. If you need money, I got you. Like, I know you're struggling a bit financially, and I want to help.
Oh dear.
Let me help." You know.
I twiddle when I should have tweaked, just a wee bit scorched. That's all.
That man fence off a fucking pot. It's a trap. I don't, because he's weird. Caldwell is insane. He's also voiced by John Cleese. I don't know if he is in this one, but in the original release, he was. Yeah, these are traps. In the original opening of the game, the original tutorial, he was a major part of it, and he was voiced by John Cleese.
Orc, the necromancer, I do believe. I recognize that tree. They're on their way to Riverhold. That's not good. Not good at all. And I have enough trouble seeing through my own eyes. The betrayal.
I know, right? I'm like totally skipping over all the story and everything. Hey, the traps worked.
Riverhold with cats so bold. I'll see you there if truth be told.
Put some butterflies straight up. Take it, yeah. As you can use them to make potions and stuff. Have you not played any of the Elder Scrolls games?
Over here, 5 Look, we must get inside and prepare to defend. Moran, almost.
Go defend Riverhold. You have not. Okay, yeah, you can totally do that. Like, just running through, you can pick up flowers and bugs and things, and you use them to make potions. I don't do crafting in this game. I hate the crafting in this game. I refuse to do the crafting in this game. But it could get pretty intricate.
Speaker, we have news.
Report, Camila.
The Euraxians have necromancers in their ranks.
Some of these games you have not played, I know, right? I'm right there with you. And The Last of Us 2 is coming out. Which I'm going to buy, but I'm going to buy it actually for the X, because she is really super excited about playing it, but she doesn't have the money to get it, and I'm like, you know, you're going through some shit. So, like, I'm gonna buy it for you because sometimes just having that distraction is a great way to help, and it's only $60. Like, I don't care.
Every death is just a new recruit for Euraxia's army.
This one hates killing the same fools again and again. This one must warn the other.
The necromancer's spell will animate every corpse in town, but this one has an idea. Meet Zamorak at the temple, and maybe we can disrupt this.
But I'm still, yeah, I'm right there with you too, especially on Steam. And I'm like looking at stuff like, I should buy a new game. No, I should play the fucking games I have. Like, I've had Elder Scrolls Online for a long time and have barely touched it. So I'm like, I should play Elder Scrolls Online. But streaming, nobody wants to watch that. Nobody wants to watch me stream this game. Right? I get it.
Blessed moon pillars. They can cleanse the necromantic curse. This one must be at peace to memorize the inscription. They spilled blood in this sacred place.
Because you get Fighters Guild rep for killing zombies.
Keep the undead away, Walker.
Zambi Bambi.
Zamorak and the prayer are one. Come, let us find the blessed pillar of the spring moon.
Let's go back outside. But I'm also a mage running around in fucking heavy armor, so there's that. The only thing that I hate about this game is which method of attack zombie motherfucker puke. Yeah, pretty much.
As long as the necromantic spell remains in place, the dead will keep rising. Deal with the undead while Zamorak recites the prayer. Bakri Tashim.
Oh, we got some Skelevoids going. Oh fuck, they ain't fucking around.
The moon has sanctified the ground. Let us proceed to the summer moon.
Just puke and don't forget Scratch. I think Scratch would be another Zambi thing.
Deal with the undead while this one activates the pillar of the summer moon. Bakri Tashim.
Zambi dog.
One more. The pillar of the winter moon, near Kahajab Hall.
Of course there's one more. There's always one more. One more thing.
Baba Kri Frisin. The moon pillars are activated. Riverhold is sanctified.
It's working.
Yay.
The dead are dead again.
The dead are dead again.
Something is coming.
Oh fuck.
Dragons!
Yeah.
We can't fight dragons!
This one friend who came.
This one will
She came out as pansexual, just assumed you liked her, so just stopped being friends with you. So what? So what, was she just like constantly like, you know you want me kind of thing? I don't get that. Just homophobic as shit.
Riverhold to the Khajiit.
Chimera.
I mean, it's sad.
Consider your next words very carefully.
Now I'll speak the words my people need to hear.
It's sad that somebody would act
Our
like that.
Khajiit.
Like, who gives a shit?
We
I don't
are the
understand, like,
children
why
of
do you care?
Alkosh, the daughters and sons of Joan and Jode. We
I
will
don't
not
care
run,
who you make out
even
with. That
from
doesn't bother
dragons.
me at all. Do I want to necessarily watch you make out with that person? No, but I don't really want to watch two people make out anyway. So, and I don't think that's so much a homophobic thing.
People of
It's
Anequina,
just like I don't
for
care.
I am Chimera, daughter of King Hemakar. I am your queen. Now, Five Claw, use the ballista and drive the dragon to the ground.
Oof. Damn. Oh, damn. Ah, fuck. How the fuck am I supposed to do this without help? Oh, jeez. These motherfuckers ain't helping me out at all. Oof! Fuck. Oh. Spicy beet salad.
Well fought. We have shown that the Khajiit will not run. Not even
Didn't make a big deal about it though, just didn't hang out anymore. Hate drama. I mean, that's good at least. If your friends are gay, she just assumed that anyone who was interested in females is interested in her. She also just lied about so much. Yeah, that's weird.
The reign of the usurper queen nears.
It's awful egotistical too to just assume like, oh well, you like my gender, so you must like me. Mwahaha. Like,
The daughter of
come
King
on.
Emakar and the true queen of Rimmon.
We have plans to make. War Council with me.
The speaker is correct. There's still work to do. Let's convene in Kahar.
At least it didn't go down all crazy, dramatic, and loud and obnoxious. At least there's that. Yeah, like, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Thank you for help.
You killed it? I had. Based on recent events, only one course of action makes sense. We must strike at Rimmon and remove my half-sister from the throne
That's
before
nice,
she rallies her
actually.
forces. My half-sister continues to be an embarrassment to our family. Who said it?
Now that I have revealed.
But again, I'm also like, I'm just one of those people, I don't really care. Like, I don't
agree with the princess.
give a single fuck.
The time has come to remove my half-sister from the throne.
Queen Tarn. I have not been a princess in a very long time.
I stand corrected. Queen Chimera. You said you had a way to get us into the palace, Lord Speaker?
I do.
Yeah, we'll unlock the persuasion, at least. But yeah, like I said, I never got that.
Like most of Amnur-Tharn's plans, it is therefore.
And don't get me wrong, like, there are times where I'm just like, you know, as bad as it sounds like, dude, being a straight white dude, man, it can be tough. Because there's just so many different things going on in the world right now. Like, and that's not me saying, oh, I have it harder than anybody else. Like, that's not it at all. It's just rough because you're trying to adjust to everything around you, be respectful, be nice, be caring. But the world is so different now from what it used to be. What's acceptable is so different, you know? It's like I've always said to you guys, you know, if you tell me your pronouns, tell me these things, and I will do my best to stick by it. And it's not because I don't care and I don't respect that. it's just hard because things are so different. Like 10 years ago, that wasn't a fucking thing, right? Like that was not a thing I had to worry about, and that was just 10 years ago. In my teenage years, like that wasn't even fucking close to being a thing. Like I was always open. I always had gay friends and bi friends and all of that, and it didn't bother me. But like it was just not as common for someone to be outed, I guess, when I was in high school. So now it's like, wow, where do all these gay people come from? Because now it's more acceptable, it's more accepted socially. People aren't scared to be out, right? So
welcome to
an experience are supportive. Yeah, exactly. And again, it's because we have a very unique sort of privilege in a lot of ways, and have for a very long time. And unfortunately, a lot of the problematic people in the world are straight white males. So it's like, fuck. So I do my best to be an ally. Like last week, I went out to one of the protests. You know, we went out to one of the Black Lives Matters protests, and you know, I didn't feel unwelcome or anything, which was nice. Which was very nice, actually, because I'm super socially anxious. So that was a very difficult thing for me to do. But I wanted to be there to show my support for that cause. Because it is something that I believe in. I don't know a lot of people of color that are friends, but they're still my friends, the people that I do, and that doesn't mean that people of color don't deserve respect and general fucking good treatment. It was insane. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick smoke break. And I will be right back. I'm just going to leave this up. Brian, what's up, buddy? How goes it? It goes pretty good. Pretty good. Lots to talk about, but I need to smoke first. So I will be right back.
We stayed close to the castle. Zyma, my brave and beloved wife, she passed information to the militia until the vile Uraxians got her. After that, Aneshi came here to restore this ancient shrine. This one will help you as best he can, my queen.
I will visit with Aneshi, Five Claw. Recover the Master Key and meet me in Riemann.
Super quick smoke break. Gonna go for today. Alright, Starjoy. Have a good day, Star. It goes good. It goes good. Things are going well. Just a little scary and unnerving, but it goes well. How are you today, sir? That invite back, huh? Wait, what are you talking? Better housework continues. Yeah, that's gonna be never ending, man. But you know, it'll be worth it in the end. Add some value to the home. It's tough stuff, man. It's tough stuff. I'm still getting shit together for the move. I still have to like pack a bunch of shit. It's text incoming. Okay. Oh shit, I think that's gonna... Oh wow, taking out the sink, shit. Yeah, that, I can't even begin to help with that, man. Wow. Okay, good luck with that. That's not anything I can help with. Go back to ashes. Yeah, that I did. I did. What's the... Spin this. Boom, boom, boom. Some choice behind the shower tile molded, so I tore it out and now I have to replace. Yeah, but it's gonna, again, you put a decent sink in there, something nice, it's gonna add value to the home. What? I can place one object in here? Is that what you're fucking telling me? One? What the fuck? That's stupid. Get the fuck out of this. Yeah, I didn't take her up on it, but, you know. Get the garage door, everything in the garage should be good to go, hopefully. Nice. So you don't have a ton of stuff to do, that's good. Yeah, I did, and I didn't take her up on it, and I sort of regret that. And there's no sort of about it, I absolutely regret that, but we've been talking a lot. Like, a lot. So, okay, here's why I didn't. I didn't because it's about more than physical stuff for me. And I wanted to drive that point home of, look, yeah, I would love that, but it's not the only thing that I want. You know, that's not the end game for me at all. But yeah, I know, right? It's who does that? Who does that?
I may not have figured out Chimera's true identity, but things have been.
But like we've gone out every weekend. We went out last Friday. We're gonna go out this weekend. So I'm like, hey, I need help picking stuff for my house.
Zamarak,
you know?
Cadwell, and I. The good someone needs Zamarak. The good captain. Someone needs. The king's claws weren't it? Zamarak.
Oh, just go back into the fucking city.
I'll get to the far
But
bastion. Best we don't
like,
travel
there's
together.
plans to hang out and stuff, and
A divine lives among us. Come and give thanks to him. Offer yourself to divine alcohol.
so yeah, things are going good and in a much more positive. We'll say they're going in a positive direction, and like I told her, I'm trying my best to not. I'm trying my best to not read too much into things and just kind of go with the flow and be chill, and whatever happens, happens. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. But yeah, you're right on that, and we discussed that, and I was like, you know, I think I'd be open to that. So, like in the course of talking, she would say things, and again, it's me trying not to read too much into things. Like, is her dog welcome at my place? Because if she goes places and stays overnight, she doesn't want to leave her dog at home by herself, you know, all day. So it's like hey, is my dog welcome? So that tells me that number one, you want to come over. Number two, you want to come over and stay. So I'm like, you know, I don't want to read too much into these things, but there's that, right? Like,
Finally, some action.
it's been a while. It's definitely been a while. And I actually, we talked about that last night. And I was like, you know, this is a thing I think I might be okay with. I guess we'll find out, maybe, you know. To live there, dog into consideration. Yeah, I did. She was going to be, but she's no longer planning to do that, which is okay. So yeah, I did. It was a thing. In fact, I might still be paying a pet deposit. I'm not sure. I'll have to work that out. Which that can always be paid later anyway, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, and that's what I told you. I love her dog. Her dog is great. She's my favorite dog, and I have a dog, and I don't like my dog, right? Like. So yeah, I'm like, you know, dog is always welcome here. Always. It's never not going to be a thing. Because I love that dog. But you see what I'm saying, where I'm like, you know, it all sounds like really great signs, but I'm trying not to read too much into it. Or at the very least, have any expectation.
Can't wait to get out of this donkey armor.
So like, on the 19th, when I'm going to have all my furniture delivered, I've still got some furniture I'm going to have to put together, and I was like, hey, I was joking, but I was like, hey, you should come and
warn my lieutenant first.
put furniture together with me all day. And she was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I was like, wait, what? So.
Destroy the siege weapons. Nalado will clean up this mess.
But yeah, I mean, things are going good. I feel really good about everything. And we've been talking a lot more, and that's been great for my mental health. Like, I'm sleeping well, and I'm not having nightmares like I had been. Back to work. Alright, man. Have a good day at work. I'll have to start in a little while. really, I probably need to start getting ready anyway. It's down below. How the hell do I get down there? Shit. Oh, thank God. It was almost really fucking bad.
Here come the others now.
A queen should not come here.
There are too many of us. We need to split up.
I will go with Tarn. Captain Nalado can lead the others.
Barely queen for a day, and already she's giving orders.
I'm 17. Need to go soon because I gotta get ready for my day of work.
Everyone, unsheathe your claws.
There is the door to the crypts. Let us see if the master key still works.
Nalado will guard the rear. You go ahead and find a way into the palace.
This one hasn't visited these crypts in a long, long time.
Leave that nastiness on the ground. I like that the skeleton has a tail though, because cats, right? It's a backsuit, not the backsuit. You know what I mean? Backsuit's the D&D shit. Khajiit, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, this way. Get Leafed, how you doing? The Crown Snorcher, how much an Alliance change token is? There is the store. I don't even know how to get to the store. Oh, there it is. Utility? No. Fuck, I don't even... Count. No. I'm not even sure where that is. Service tokens. Let's change token is 2,500 crowns. Holy shit. $2,500. Holy fuck. How much is that? No, that's not what I want.
There are no crypts. May luck follow you.
$2,500. I really want to look. Okay, that's like $20. That's insane. Because, yeah. It was $25 for 3,000 crowns. Holy fuck, that's expensive. No problem, no problem. I have no crowns.
Pakruti is pleased to see you. Pakruti can see a lucky aura around you today. He is sure you will get some
know what the gem extractions are. Yeah, no problem, Leech. No problem. It's insane. That's insane to me. Oh, there's someone else in here. I was like, who the fuck?
Wait. This is the royal crypt, but it has been disturbed.
Bringer of peace, beloved father, honored king of Anaquina. Now he prowls the sands beneath the stars until the next pounce. Oh god, I'm stuck. Stuck. Okay, there we go.
They took his body. Zamara, Dark, we need to find a way into the palace, and quickly.
Euraxia not only murdered our king and queen, she desecrated their grave. She's a monster.
Oh man, really should go soon. I got shit I gotta do. But I also feel like if I stop now, I'm just gonna have to go through all of this again.
That's far enough. Queen Euraxia doesn't want to be disturbed.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead.
So many loading screens. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. It's not a loading
The
screen.
necromancer, Zumag Foom. They locked us in.
Queen Euraxia will be delighted to hear that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore flaying and then roasting the nasty creatures.
If you'll excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
I'm of two minds. I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcrabs apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do? What to do?
Leave the door to Zamara. This one will make it.
More undead!
Mummies. Why did it have to be mummies?
Samarak will guard your palace.
Go left while this one goes right. We will meet in the royal chambers.
Help! You destroy me!
Destroy you? No, we're simply perfecting a mistake of nature.
We will transfer your doom contaminants into you. But our time with Queen Euraxia has reached its end. Come along.
Please, not like this. Try smashing these glass baubles. Well, that wasn't pleasant. You go on. I'll be along in a
Fucking
snap.
Cadwell.
There. Make haste. Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
The courtyard. Another one. Oh, dragon.
Lies to the southwest. Zumog Thum has the key. Now, about my request.
The necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia Tharn.
Oh, she's fucked.
How dare you! We had a deal! What's this now? My incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns.
Damn.
Here. Your parents have missed you so, princess.
Oh, wow.
I never liked you. Now do me a favor and just die!
I'll take down that shield. You deal with the undead. Shield is down.
I'll destroy you all! The runes of oblivion sealed me! Destroy them, my loyal servant!
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
Destroy them, my loyal servant!
Jeez, come on.
Oblivion, heed my call! Destroy them, my loyal servant! The runes of oblivion sealed me!
Give me something good?
I need to see the throne.
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia. Perhaps.
Then what after this? I feel like I'm gonna be lost after this. I really want to get this done. I got stuff I gotta do.
We will deal with the fallen later. I fear more pressing matters must concern us now. May the dark take Euraxia! She sent my own parents against us, and killed the brave and honorable Nalado! But we have no time to mourn. We must determine. Do not presume to tell me how I should feel. The war is far from over. Even a queen needs to consult with such learned personages as Garesh Rhi and Abnar Tarn every now and then. Take this in recognition of your efforts on our behalf, Five Claw. then talk to Garashri. This throne. For too long, a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
Okay, so I have a bigger house now. Okay.
People already cheer your name. A word.
Finally, this palace is a labyrinth. Did I miss anything?
And we'll do desk cleaning to magic and stamina for every time somebody dies. That's great.
Camira's parents, you good?
Guess I can rename that and decorate and stuff. I don't know. Oh, damn,
When you look at the world as lines, I found a letter, but it's not complete. It alludes to an order. We did what this anything pertaining to this.
Touch the royal study. And I keep on like, I need to go. I need to get ready to go.
Khajiit legends and rumors of a last dragon guard. Controlled dragons, what folly. But what was that about killing the last dragon? Captain Sorlinia, that must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops under the command of Prefect Halo at Sandswirl Manor. I think you found everything I need to fill in the blanks.
You just came in. You ain't going back out. Settle down. Ew.
The documents you're neither do. Don't ask me.
Sandswirl Manor.
We can't take any. Kalo is.
Okay, so I think we finally have hit the point where we can stop these quests, and I won't get lost when I come back.
Remember, the dragon's still dark in the skies overhead.
Alright, so yep, we are going to call it there. It's going to be it for today. Thank you for hanging out. If you had a good time, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is your platform of choice you're viewing on dictates you need to do in order to get notified we're live. Come back and hang out with us again sometime. We play more than just this. And hopefully we'll see you then. And in the meantime, don't forget to be kind to yourself and each other. And as always, stay nerdy, guys. Take it easy.